doing, my friends? How are you doing this beautiful Thursday afternoon? Going on 3 o'clock. Got back from mowing my mother-in-law's grass. Headed to the gym, get some cardio in, and get some more ride time on the camera. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous day. Blue skies. Almost 75 degrees. Absolutely knockout gorgeous. Tomorrow's supposed to touch 80. I'm going riding with a couple guys in the morning. Tim Attaway came to me yesterday at the gym and said they were going for a ride if I wanted to come along, and I was like, sure. Who doesn't want to go for a ride? You know what I mean? And he's supposed to let me know today exactly where we're going to meet. Should be a good day. And there was construction stuff going on everywhere. I almost didn't get home coming back from Winder down 211, and then there was nothing in the way but crazy drivers. That's all I could figure out it was. There was nothing blocking the road. So I believe it was just crazy drivers. And there's a lot of them. Way too many of them. Yeah, it makes you wonder a lot of times, how in the world did they get a driver's license? Did you pay off the examiner? Because you can drive, that's for sure. Yeah, but how about where y'all live? Do your school still have driver's ed? From what I understand, it's hit and miss here in Georgia, especially up here in North Georgia. I know both of my kids didn't have it in school. We paid for them to have the driver's ed certification that you need for your insurance and your driver's license. I know when I went to school, which was in Arizona for that part, it was one of your required electives. It was like 3/4, one driver's ed, one health, sex ed, and the other one escapes me now, but it was hello Nakia. Riding? No, I'm just riding to the gym right now. Exactly. Yeah. Yep. Ooh.
Anything else going on?
No, been over in Winder, mowed my mother-in-law's yard today. 3-hour job.
Where do you
Off Hardegree Road.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's between a 2.5 and 3 hour job. She's got about 30 acres there, and luckily most of it is a pasture field and in woods. But there's enough grass that on a 60-inch grasshopper, it takes 2.5 to 3 hours, wide open. Yeah, we wouldn't be doing that. Yeah, my father bought the grasshopper before he passed away a couple years, and it does a job. It's a pretty good mower, expensive mower. No, he paid like 10 grand for this one. All right, everybody, how you doing? It's 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Leaving the gym. Running kind of late because been in Winder most of the day mowing the yard, but everything looks like we're running just fine with the camera. It's exciting because last night the audio was great, so looks like I've fixed my problem, because we couldn't hear me before. That SJ6 Legend, even though it has a mic, until they make an adapter, USB adapter with the 3mm plug that fits their plug. Because I have one that's in the GoPro now, but it wouldn't make contact with the SJ6. And the audio seems like it would work when I was off the bike, and then I get on the bike and it wouldn't pick up. It's weird. But this GoPro 4 with the stereo mic is working great. So it makes me happy that I'm finally not gonna have to worry and battle and fight. Traffic's been uncannily crazy today. Coming back from Winder. I don't know what the problem was when I crossed 124 on 211. You would have thought there was a wreck or something somewhere, but it seemed more like stupid people. Never saw a wreck. Nothing was off the road anywhere. But there was 3 or 4 cars that I kept running into after others peeled off that were just poking. I mean, and then there was one truck all the way up the road, all the way almost to 53. He'd slow down and looking at that like he was looking at an address, and then speed back up and then slow back down, and he was turning into this little site where they got some construction equipment. And I thought he was turning around to go back to find his address, but he pulled off into that site, so who knows what he was doing, other than irritating the heck out of me, because he would drive 30 and then he'd drive 40, then he'd drive 30, then he'd drive 40 into 55. It's like, dude, you need to exit the road. But drivers are crazy now. Ran across one going to the gym. So far, haven't had any. The white van in front of us is doing his job, and moving along, so things are great. Other than the pollen today. You know, days are going to be good when you watch the news in the morning and they're like, if you have allergies, do not go outside. The pollen count today will be unreadable in the extreme danger categories. It's going to be like that until we get rain on Saturday. I mean on Sunday. We were supposed to get rain Saturday, and now it's, if it happens on Saturday, it'll be very late. But that means we get rain on Sunday. Dagnabbit. Oh, it's such it. I was going to help it on the greeters with the golf cart. They only have one scheduled, but if it's raining, they'll move to the bus, and we ain't driving 2 buses in our traffic that's got out there now. It's darn near impossible to maneuver a golf cart out there, let alone one of our buses. What do you call them? Bus vans. Well, I'm rolling up to my mom's, so I'll be back with you in about 30 on the fly to the house. That's still on. Anyways, we're back. And heading to the house. Took my dad something I had found him at the store that he had been wondering about.
Now turn left.
Well, that's just going to stay on whether I have the volume on or not. Coming off. I turned the GPS on to
drive 3.7 miles.
show my dad how it works. Can't get it to shut off now. Okay, let's see. It's over there. Stop. Just had to find the right button. Knew it was there somewhere. Had to fiddle through it. Going to ride with 2 guys tomorrow. Used to be with Lawrenceville PD. So that should be good. I don't think that's what I didn't think I had them open. Gonna be even prettier tomorrow. Lots of fun, lots of fun. I mean, it's absolutely gorgeous out here today. It's, what, talking about 80 tomorrow. Heck, it's 78 degrees right now. Come on, people. I'd rather get turned left here before somebody comes along. Nice Beamer there. Definitely in the higher end Beamers. microphone. It came loose from where I had it secured on the front of the camera here, right. It couldn't go very far, but it's just not attached. It's still laying where it was, which is right in front of me, so it gets direct on. Picks up my voice directly, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I think the hardest thing I'm finding about vlogging right now is keeping them, first of all, keeping them under 20 minutes. They say the best time is like under 10 minutes, like 8 minutes. And I see a few out there that length, but most are longer than that. It's just hard to do, especially if you're riding and talking the whole time. You know, that's like a one-way trip to. I asked for your comments. I haven't had anybody comment very much on my vids. Of course, I'm not getting a great amount of views either, but if you're there and you're watching, and you let me know what length of vids you like. Does a 18-minute ride bother you? Is it too long? Do you only watch the first 4 or 5 minutes, or 8 minutes, and then it would be better to have a 10-minute vid than a 18-minute vid? A lot of times 18's like really cutting it down from like 50, but that seems to be the hardest thing to do. Well, we're at home, so we'll talk at you tomorrow. See you, bye.